Hi guys, so part 3 is it of the best of the best series, as I'm calling it. It's going to be eyes, so this is going to be probably a pretty long video because I will find a way to ramble about some of these things, but I guess we'll go ahead and get started. This is going to include primers, eyeshadows, eyeliners, mascaras, excess things, palettes, and brushes. So let's go ahead and get started with primers. To be honest with you guys, I haven't found a primer that I mean is 100% perfect for me. I really enjoyed this sample of the NARS Smudge Proof, but I've yet to go buy a full size, and so I imagine that if I do decide to buy a full size of that, that'll probably end up being my favorite just based off of like the one time I used it. I was very impressed. But one that I've used for so long and I have enjoyed is the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I'm sure you guys remember from, if you've been watching me for a good amount of time, whenever I would do tutorials I would always use this. But like between Too Faced Shadow Insurance and Urban Decay Primer Potion, which by the way I'm not a fan of, I don't really like it, this was packaged in a tube long before Urban Decay jumped on the bandwagon after everyone complained and people got eye infections and things like that. So I just think this is a little bit more smoothing. I think it is not as thin, it's a little bit of a thicker consistency, and so I mean, at least my interpretation of that is it contains a little bit more powder particles, so it helps to control the oil a little bit more. I don't know if that's entirely true, but I have noticed that Urban Decay doesn't really hold up against my eyeshadows creasing as well as this does. So I definitely do enjoy this. It's just not, I don't have a favorite primer, but I do use this anytime I'm wearing eyeshadows. So, if that tells you anything. I guess we'll go on to palettes and things like that just to make it easier. I mean, this is such a cliche product to put in an eyeshadow favorites video, but I really do love it. I really do think like it's worth the money. The Urban Decay Naked palette. This has, when I did the math, of course I did the math, this has 12 eyeshadows in here, and it came with a brush. This Urban Decay Good Karma shadow brush, which is what I used for my eyeshadow today. It also came with a little mini primer potion, but this has 12 eyeshadows in it, ranging from light to dark, and pretty much any neutral color that you could think of or you would need for most eyeshadow looks. Now the only downside to this is it only has really 2 matte colors, and those are Naked and Buck, and those are I guess meant to be crease colors or blending colors. Now for me that's good because I don't like using shimmery eyeshadows in my crease. I really like to use matte shadows to really bring my eyes out because I have small eyes. So the fact that the only 2 matte colors are meant to be used in the crease is, I mean, it's not a huge issue for me. My favorite colors are, see, these are more pink and I'm not a huge fan of that. I really like Naked. Sidecar has some glitter. Buck is good. Half Baked is definitely one I use all the time, and Smog. Dark Horse is amazing. I love Dark Horse. And then Hustle is really nice as well. And I don't really use Creep or Gunmetal that much, to be honest with you. But it's all packaged in this nice little felt thing. It's got a magnetic closure and a mirror. But I just love it because the quality is amazing, the packaging is nice, it all just works well together, and if I'm like, oh, I just need a good neutral look, baby. This is the, well, I mean, I guess this is technically not so much a palette because I did sort of put it together, but all my Inglot eyeshadows, my Inglot palette, which I plan to order more Inglot shadows eventually, but this white and this brown, what I had to do, and you guys, if you saw my like unboxing video, you would have seen that I purchased Ben Nye eyeshadows to replace these two because I would use these all the time for like highlight and contour on my face and my eyes because they're nice matte colors, and this eyeshadow, which is number 342, is matte and it's gray toned, which is perfect for contouring. I mean, white is one of those colors that it's hard to get because it's, you know, it can often look chalky, but this is the best white I've ever used. And then just every other color in here is so nice. Like, this is so perfect for highlighting the brow bone. A very nice gray. This color, this coppery color, which is AMC 12. I mean, look at that. It's so beautiful. And it got really dark outside for a second there. You see, it's such a nice reddy brown color. This one, which is don't know, 340, matte 340. Such a nice, like, dark blue. All in all, like, I just get so much use out of these, and I love them, and the quality is amazing, and they're really not that expensive when you break it down. I paid about 80 pounds for this, which is $50. $5 each. $5 each for, what, it's like 3.5 grams of product or something like that. It's a good amount of product. And then, if you'll notice, like, the Ben Nye eyeshadows I bought are pretty much exact replications of these two colors. So it works out perfectly, because now I can just use these for contour and highlight without having to use my Inglot ones, because they are harder to get your hands on. And then this last one is from Wet n Wild. Blue had me at hello. It's a bunch of blue eyeshadows. Blue eyeshadow is my favorite thing ever. Whenever I do like a really extreme look, if I like go out or I'm doing something for a party, I don't know, I always do a blue smoky eye. Like, that's my thing. That's what I know how to do. I have so many blue eyeshadows, but yet I feel like I don't have enough. I don't know, because I have brown eyes, blue works really well. I love the color blue, and you know, if I'm gonna go all out, I'm gonna go all out. All these eyeshadows in here, with the exception of the brow bone colors, are excellent. This matte black, I mean, it's hard to get better than that when it comes to drugstore. I mean, really, it's not the best black, but it is a good one. And then just all the shimmery eyeshadows are very, very nice. Good quality, and I paid, what, $5 for this? So, I mean, good stuff. A duo. Right now, tell me in the pause this video and write in the comments what you think this is, because you'll find out. The NARS Alhambra duo. I'm sure you guys guessed it. If you've been watching me for any amount of time, I never shut up about this because it's amazing. Literally, like, if I lost all my eyeshadows, this would be the first thing I would buy. I should do that, like, things that I repurchase tag. Don't know. But it's got this gold here and then this pinky gold, and they're both sort of more on the metallic side, but not metallic. They're frosty and they're smooth. That's the thing about NARS shadows, is they're smooth. They're a frostier finish. They do have a lot of shimmer to them, but they just go on so well. They blend like nobody's business, and they look so good on. Like, these will work for anybody. I'm telling you, if you need a gold or a pinky gold, I didn't think I would like this pink, but I really do. I get use out of both of these. I can't even like put into words how much I love this, because I just think everybody could use this in their collection, their kit, their makeup bag. If you're gonna splurge on an eyeshadow duo, buy this one if you don't have it, because you will use it more than you know. Like, literally, like, it's one of the only eyeshadows I've made a big indention in this gold side. Love it. Okay. Single eyeshadows. We'll stick with NARS. Julia corrected me because I was butchering the French, so thanks, Julia. Outremer, which I believe is how you pronounce it with the French accent. It's a matte royal blue, which I have never in my life seen before. The texture is a little bit dry. It's one of the more weak formulations of NARS shadows, but you can build it up, you can work with it. It's not like it's impossible to work with, and like there's no pigment. It's just on the drier side, and you do kind of have to build it up. But used with a brush, like, it's right here, this beautiful color. Used with a brush, there's no issue, like, whatsoever. It's just swatching it. I think because you're pressing down and the brush is sort of kicking the powder up, but it is like a true royal blue. Love it. This eyeshadow, don't know what I'd do without it. Again, one of the only other ones I have a big indention in. Sugarpill Bulletproof is a matte black eyeshadow, and it makes matte carbon, which I own as well. This matte carbon literally is nothing compared to Bulletproof. 4.5 grams of product, or 4 grams of product, $12 each. I mean, that's like one of the best values for eyeshadows I've ever seen. And we're talking rich black pigment. Like, I use this anytime I need to do eyeliner. I don't like eyeliner, I don't like liquid, I don't like cream, I don't like gel, I don't like pencil. I use eyeshadow because I have sensitive eyes, and using a pencil really irritates my eyes. So what I do is I go in with a angled brush or smudger brush, and I mean, look how black that is. That's blacker than my soul. And like, I'm heartless, so that's, I mean, that's pretty dark. The pigmentation is amazing. It works so well, and I use this, like, I think I need to buy another one or a separate black eyeshadow because I use this for costume stuff and regular makeup, and I don't want to, like, I'm indenting in it, and I don't want to, like, seal it with, like, accidentally getting some cream on here or something, so I don't know. I just love it so much, and I really don't know what I'd do without this because matte carbon just takes forever to build up, and the pigmentation does not even compare. And then let's go to MAC eyeshadows. One that Julia recommended and I bought, and like, thanks Julia, now I can't get over this. I wear this anytime I do eyeshadow. For the most part, I use this, which is Ricepaper by MAC. I'm wearing it, this is what I'm wearing on my inner corners right now. This is a frost, so it is shimmery, but this is one of the few frosty eyeshadows that I can use on my brow bone, and it doesn't look like really tacky. So I'm taking the brush. I already have like a light highlighter on that's matte, but like I'll put this on and it doesn't look tacky or overdone. It's the strangest thing because when you put it on your lid and on your inner corners, it looks very shimmery and it catches the light beautifully. But when you put it on your brow bone, it doesn't look frosty. Like it doesn't cling to all the little hairs that you have. But then you put more on your lid, I mean there's shimmer there, and I don't know, it's a very strange sensation. I'm still attempting to understand it. Sort of like how I'm still trying to understand my life, but I like the mystery. I just like knowing that this works really well. Again, I think if you're gonna buy an eyeshadow from MAC and you don't have any, buy this one, because this will get you so far. Like, this is a scholarship type of eyeshadow. Like, this is gonna get you far. Let's move on to eyeliners. We'll start with the black, the Milani Liquif'eye. If you don't have a good black pencil liner, this is the one to get. It's about $8 at the drugstore. Creamiest, most black pencil I've ever used. It's even better than Urban Decay Zero. I haven't tried Perversion though. I think Perversion might be better than this. And it probably will last a little longer. This doesn't, it's not like this smudges everywhere, but this doesn't last as long as a 24/7 pencil. Do you know what I mean? But it does last, it will last you throughout the day if you don't go like running a mile around a track in 98-degree weather. As long as you don't sweat profusely, this will work. But it's so pigmented, so black, and very easy to apply. It doesn't tug or anything like that. The next one, the NYX Retractable Eyeliner in white. Because I use white eyeliner all the time, I like to line my upper lash line with it, because I think it's like an inverted eyeliner look, and it sort of makes my eyes look a little bigger. You can use this on your waterline as well, and it's very creamy, it lasts a long time, and it's just a very good white eyeliner. And it's inexpensive too. And then the last one, Chanel Le Crayon Kohl in number 69 Clair, which is a nude eyeliner. And I wear a nude eyeliner all the time because I have very small eyes, and I just put this on my waterline. It's a huge pencil too, and I've only sharpened it down once. And I've had this since what, February? No. March. I think March or April. Don't know, around that time. I've had it for a little while now. Mascara, my favorite, which I have a backup of this since I'm just going to show you the backup. Maybelline The Falsies Black Drama. The only I just realized this, the only mascaras that I own are from Maybelline, and I've had good experiences with all of them. This will give you like bold, black, dramatic lashes, and if you're looking for that, then this is a very good one to get. Okay, this is going to be glitter. I've never been able to purchase like a full size of this, but my samples lasted me 2 years, and it's the MAC 3D Silver Glitter. I don't want to show you this because it will tip over, but it's silver holographic glitter, which means that in the light it sort of reflects rainbow colors. And this is perfect to wear for New Year's. I don't know how well you can tell. Can you tell? I don't know. I bought this from a sample seller. I don't know where I bought it from. It was so long ago, but I want to buy a full size eventually when I run out of this, because it's just, I use this on my inner corner all the time when I do really dramatic looks, because it just adds that extra emphasis to your eyes. And then to adhere that, this LASplash Splashproof Sealer, Eyeshadow Sealer and Base is the best thing I've ever used. You can try a mixing medium and try and get your brush damp, but that's not going to help it stick onto your eyes. You can use lash glue, but it sort of can become an issue if you get it too close to your like inner corner. You can use Too Faced glitter glue, which might be good, but this is like $6 something. It's very inexpensive and it works better than anything I've ever used. So if you can save money and use something that works just as well, why wouldn't you? I really like the applicator because it's a long handle, so it allows you, like, you know, you're not like right up against your eye. And it is a doe foot applicator to make it easy to apply in very precise places, but I don't know what I'd do without this glitter wise. And then brushes, 3 brushes that I would die without. Sonia Kashuk's small eyeshadow brush. I believe this is the only, like, this cut of the brush only comes in kits because I've only seen it available in a kit. The other ones that they have are like this one, which is technically the small eyeshadow brush, and then they have another one that's like a medium or a large one that's closer to this size. So this is the one that's in between. This is like the Mama Bear. Literally, I proved this to my friend. I did my entire eye look minus like eyeliner with an angled brush, which 208 is what I'd recommend. I love it, my favorite. I did my entire eye look with just this brush, and it is possible. You can do it. And so I think if you're gonna buy one brush and just have one brush to use, this one. You can use it for your inner corner. You can pat eyeshadows on your lid. You can use the tip of the brush in the crease, turn it sideways, blend it out, use it to highlight your brow bone, use it to smudge eyeshadow on your lower lash line or smudge eyeliner in. And then you can even go in and like contour your nose a little bit if you wanted to. You can just do your entire eye with this unless you want to add some liner, in which case I would bring in my 208 by MAC, which is a very, very nice angled brush. I really love it. It's thin. I think this is supposed to be a brow brush, but it's like the perfect cut for using with eyeliner. The 266 and the 263 I think are like the angled brushes that are meant for a liner, but I mean, I've had no issues with this. And then a 217. If you're gonna buy one MAC brush, this is the one to buy because it does all the work for you. You basically, you put it in your crease, rock it back and forth, it'll blend it. You can place color and blend at the same time. Apparently you can use this with concealer. It is animal hair brush or bristles, which I'm kind of like iffy about using animal hair with concealer because it is cream and I don't want to ruin my brush, but this like does everything that you need it to. So, at 217 is the way to go. So that's my video for my favorite eye products. It's quite a long one, as all of them have been, but you know, when you talk about, it's like talking about your kids. Like, you talk to an old lady about her grandchildren, she'll never shut up because there's so much to say about each of them. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this. The next one, I don't know if I should do a separate brow video because there's honestly not a lot I do for my brows. I might do a separate one, but I think like other than that it would be lips, and then I'm going to do like tools where I mention like all the brushes, like round all the brushes up that I've mentioned, as well as like pencil sharpeners, lash curlers, tweezers, things like that. And then I will do a skincare one once my skin starts to look better. I will keep everyone updated though, and I'll probably make a separate video on like my acne issue as well. So yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling. You guys can go about your day. Thanks for watching this video, and hello to all the new subscribers. Thank you guys for subscribing. I like to feel like I'm getting my message out to many people around the world. What is this? So the next one, I don't know, you'll see what it is when it comes next, but I will talk to everyone later. Bye guys.